Okay, this is a pretty typical question when asking about a parallel or perpendicular lines. You'll be given a line in some form, in this case it's slope-intercept form. So suppose y equals 6 over 11x plus 8 is line L3, okay? And it says identify the equation of the line that is parallel to L3 that passes through the point negative 22, 9. Well, we've got to think, what does parallel mean? Parallel means same slope. So, same slope, because it's parallel, okay? And that means that the line that we're looking for has a slope of 6 over 11, because that's the same slope as line L3. So now we have a slope, but we also have a point, negative 22, 9. So we can do point slope form. We can do y minus the y value, 9, y minus 9 equals the slope, 6 over 11, times x minus the x value, which is negative 22. That makes it x plus 22. Now this is slope-intercept form, but let's suppose that they want us to write it in slope-intercept form, or they want us to identify the y-intercept. So we're going to distribute the slope to the x and to the 22 over here. So we're going to have y minus 9 is equal to 6 11ths times x is 6 over 11x. And then 6 over 11 times 22, well, let's do that over here on the side. 6 over 11 times 22, that's going to be 22 times 6. Well, first of all, I can tell you that 22 is the same thing as 2 times 11, and so we can cancel the 11s, and it winds up being 12, okay? So this will be plus 12. But if you're not sure, 6 times 22 is 132, and 132 divided by 11 is equal to 12, okay? And so now we're going to add 9 to both sides, and we wind up with y equals 6 over 11x plus 21. And so the intercept, the y-intercept of this line is b equals 21, and the slope-intercept form is y equals 6 11ths x plus 21. Note the same slope as 6 over 11x. All right, here's another one, only this one's perpendicular. We have the same line, L3. It says identify the equation of the line that is perpendicular to L3 that passes through the point 18, 30, and 37. Okay, perpendicular means negative reciprocal slope. Okay. 6 11ths. The reciprocal of 6 11ths is 11 over 6, and then when we multiply it by negative 1, we get a negative 11 over 6. Okay, so now we have a slope. We have the slope of our line, and we have a point, 18 and 37. So let's do point slope form. So y minus the y value is 37 is equal to the slope of negative 11 over 6 times x minus the x value, which is 18. Okay, so now this is the line in slope-intercept form. Maybe we're done. Maybe that's all we're supposed to do is slope-intercept form. But let's say that we need to get the y-intercept, and we also need to show it in slope-intercept form. So we're going to distribute the slope to the x and to the negative 18. We have y minus 37 is equal to negative 11 over 6 times x is negative 11 over 6 times x. And then negative 11 over 6 times negative 18, let's do that on the side, maybe over here. Negative 11 over 6 times negative 18, okay? Negative 18 times negative 11 is positive, let's see, 198 over 6. And 6 goes into 198. Let's see, 6 goes into 19 3 times with 1 left over. And then it goes into 18 3 times, so it should be 33. Okay, so 180 and 18, 198. Yep, okay, so 33. And so this is going to be plus 33. Okay. Then we're going to add 37 to both sides. And we get y is equal to negative 11 over 6x. And then 33 plus 37 is 70. And so b, the y-intercept, is equal to 70. And the slope-intercept form is y equals negative 11 6x plus 70. This line is perpendicular to L3, and it passes through the point 18. Okay, so we got the situation where we're given L1, that's line 1, and L2, that's another line. L1 has these 2 points on it, so it passes through negative 18, negative 6, and 9, 6. Any 2 points automatically define a line, so the whole line is defined by these 2 lines, plus, so that we can find a slope, we can find a y-intercept. Same thing for L2. And then it says, are L1 and L2 parallel, perpendicular, or neither? Now remember, parallel means same slope. Perpendicular means negative reciprocal slope, okay? And since it all has to do with the slope, really all we need are the slopes of these 2 lines. We don't have to find the whole equation of the line, okay? So let's go ahead and find the slope of line 1, okay? And so what we're going to do is we're going to do an x or a y value minus another y value. So we're going to do 6 minus negative 6 over, and then we have to, whatever x value goes along with the positive 6, that's what's going to go underneath. This is negative 6, so we're not going to put negative 18 under here. We're going to put 9 under here. So we're going to put a 9 here, okay, minus the other x value, which is negative 18, okay, equals, well, 6 minus negative 6, that's 6 plus 6, that's 12. And 9 minus negative 18, that's 9 plus 18, that's 27. Both of these numbers are divisible by 3. 12 divided by 3 is, here, just divided by 3. Just so you know, I'm reducing is what I'm doing, divided by 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4, and 27 divided by 3 is 9. So the slope of line 1 is 4 over 9. All right, so let's find the slope of line 2. So we're going to do y value, 17 minus negative 10. 17 minus negative 10. And 8 minus negative 4. 8 minus negative 4. Well, 17 minus negative 10 is 17 plus 10, that's 27. And 8 minus negative 4, that's 8 plus 4, that's 12. Look, these are the same numbers we had up here. Both of them are divisible by 3. So if we divide each one by 3, 27 divided by 3 is 9. 12 divided by 3 is 4. And so the slope of line 2 is 9 over 4. Well, I can see that 9 over 4 is the reciprocal of 4/9. But it's not the negative reciprocal. It's the positive reciprocal. Therefore, this is not, well, it's not the same slope, so we know it's not parallel. And it's not the negative reciprocal slope, so we know that it's not perpendicular. Therefore, the answer to this question is neither. Okay? And that's how we can compare 2 lines to see if they're parallel, perpendicular,